January 79. I was 16. Throbbing Gristle were playing at Centro Iberico, an abandoned 1950s school in an anarchist haunt, in a part of London where tourists don't go. On the way in, the back of my hand was stamped. I wasn't sure what the design was. It was green. The wall was decorated with a stark image of suicide by hanging, amongst other things. The place stank of hash and urine and burnt metal. The room was small and dark. I was right at the front, in the centre. The band largely ignored the audience. The sound was hard to ignore. It was loud, very loud. That was how the wall of sound started, very loud. Slowly the volume cranked up. After 10 minutes of inexorable increase, the sound was beyond loud. It was a physical presence. Moving through it was like walking through treacle. Speakers bounced around the stage, and still the band found more ways to layer sound over sound and ramp it up further. In the background, a digital clock counted down towards 0. At 0, all the sound stopped instantaneously. It was that vertiginous moment when the bus rocking on the cliff edge creaks ominously and no one moves. Not quite all the sound, as the ringing in our ears cleared. A portable radio was still playing. ABBA, Dancing Queen. The band played a short film, After Ceased to Exist, named for the Beach Boys song by Charles Manson. This one was a very graphic, very realistic castration performed with kitchen scissors. I left partway through. I had to. Not that I remember leaving, but my friends tell me that I turned an interesting shade of green, and the crowd parted before me like the Red Sea. What I do remember was sitting outside in the cold, hard concrete, breathing the fresh air, well, fresh by London standards, and looking at the green entry stamp on my hand. Now I knew what it was. Severed testicles. I don't know what was more important about that day. That no one was there to see the band. They were there, we were all there to hear the band. TG weren't stars. They didn't put on a show. They played music. They were musicians. Still are. There's a difference. Or perhaps it was that the music wasn't limited. I really learned that day that music can be anything. And I learned that you could do it too. I could do it too. That thought lay dormant for nigh on 30 years, but when it was opportune, I started making music. And I remember a cold January afternoon in 1979, every time I played. I call myself Beat Frequency because I played Theremin. You might have to check out my YouTube channel. If you're into old style industrial, I'd start with Void Ship, Iron Sun, Gently Drowning.